After 2 days of event with leaders, what do you think about the first conference from the Leadership Center?
I've been coming here for now 7 years. This is the most organized, most content-filled, and smoothest running conference I've seen. So I would have to congratulate the organizers. You're one of them, so congratulations.
Thank you.
I think it was well thought out, well planned. It had started with theory and went to practical application through people from various companies like Microsoft that talked about how we implement that theory. So I liked the flow of the conference, and I thought it was very well done. And I thought the marketing to bring a good-sized, good number of people in also was of high value. It just compared to the other ones I've done in Romania, so they've really evolved nicely.
It's been 7 years now since Leaders was born, as we know it today.
Yeah.
You've seen it around since the very beginning. Any thoughts on how we have evolved? Good, bad, could do better, very good?
I would say very good, the state it's in now. You know, all organizations go through periods of challenges, ups and downs, can't get enough funding, get an overabundance of funding for some reason for 1 year, and I just think it's evolved as the people have evolved. And I remember the idea that Ovidiu Bougeron had in the beginning, that was really like the concept of ISIC. And I really still support ISIC and will speak for them whenever I can. And that it had to continue after a certain age limit that ISIC had, which was 25 maybe. And then after that, we wanted, well, what do we do in between that for people who still wanted to grow in this discipline called leadership? So I think the people have grown, so the organization has grown. Even the people who have now started coming into the organization are more evolved, and the people who are left are at that same level. They've all grown and stayed, and then the people who are just coming in fresh are coming in at a higher level. And I think Petrutz had mentioned that he was really looking for people at that high level now when they accept people into the organization. So it's evolved.
What do you think our role as an organization should be from now on in the Romanian community, seeing that today is actually the official launching of the Leadership Center? So any ideas, suggestions, what we should do? Where would you see this going?
I like the idea of 360-degree influence. Influence above and influence below. And below is, I'll give you an example. One of the best stories that I have heard, saw recently was on the Oprah show. And it showed, the show was about inspiration. And they were honoring people who inspired other people. So these two African-American men, one of them was a band director at a school, and he was honoring the band director from his college who actually offered him scholarship and taught him how to be a man. But in the process, he explained what they did at his school. And all of his band members volunteered their time to teach the people in the barrio, the Spanish ghetto, how to play instruments on their free time, during their free time. And I thought that was the most inspiring part about the whole thing, that these students were now giving back by teaching other kids who couldn't afford an instrument. So when the largest music company in the world heard that, they donated $50,000 worth of instruments for that program. I see leaders, and you're doing it now, going into schools and teaching these kids what authentic leading means so that they grow up without the mythology that surrounds people. Even today, during our conference, we saw some people still had certain myths. Even at the end, we saw certain mythologies. But you didn't tell me the rules. And I didn't know I was allowed to do that. And that was cheating. And that was this, and that was that. There's a lot of mythology around growing up. And so I think those kids need to be taught by us. And then if we go upward, we invite people to teach us from the workaday world, from academia, consultants like myself, to come in and to share with them what you've learned, what they have learned. And in that process, we learn from the youth, and you learn from their experience. So up and down, learning and teaching. At one moment we're the teacher, the other moment we're the student. I think this is a function of eradicating the myths surrounding leadership. That's your job for Romanian youth. And learning from those who already know that they've destroyed the myth. I think that's a good mission for leaders.
I was just about to say, if you remember, we had a discussion a few years ago. You're telling us, go teach schools. I was about to say, by the way, we're doing it. So we did follow the idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for it.
Yeah, great. And it's and that is, for me, teaching is the greatest learning experience. Larry King, the interviewer, the great interviewer on American television, he interviews all the celebrities and anybody who's in the news, and he once said, I don't learn anything while I'm talking. And I think I wish I could attend some of the conferences that you hold that when I'm not here, or that like today I'm speaking at another function and can't attend. I would like to hear other speakers because I like learning as much or more as I like teaching it.
Thank you.